Hello, everyone. This is Scott Horvath with the Baseball Roadmap, and I just want to talk about our Baseball Roadmap Planner and go through it cover to cover with you so you have an understanding of exactly what we're doing and the reason for why we want to help you hold yourself accountable. So basically, our planner's set up. It's got the introduction. It's going to talk about the fear of missing out, allowing families to understand the baseball process, and really, it's going to be a lot of added stuff on our website to allow families to understand exactly the processes that it takes to get to the highest level, so you're not just going through it without a plan. The mission statement's next. It goes over a lot of the reasons why we're doing what we're doing, and then we go right into it, allowing you to kind of see the exact layout of the planner, and then you'll be able to go through it and go page by page at this point. So the first thing is you're going through, you're going to actually set up a plan. You're going to do a vision of your roadmap. You're going to talk about what your future is in the next year. So in 2019, what you see yourself, and you're going to talk about it in a future sense, basically looking back on exactly what you accomplished over the past 2019, looking a year ahead. And it's a great way to kind of set a goal and allow yourself to reach that. The next thing will be your personal hitting plan. There's a checklist to allow you to see exactly what you need to be checking off. It has drills. Everything's going to be tied in on the website. And then you can actually have your own hitting plan based on your needs at that given time period throughout the year. So the next thing we have is our dynamic warm-up. Very simple. You're going to make sure that you're warmed up completely before you do any static stretching, hitting, throwing. You really have to ensure that you are fully loose before you actually get out and do any real training. So there's a dynamic warm-up. You don't have to do all of these. It's just a guide, and we're going to have a lot on our website for you to kind of go through and make sure that you're doing these correctly and you're doing the right amount. And then we got our throwing program. Once you go through that, you're going to have our throwing program. This is based on age. As you get older, you can obviously stretch it out a little bit more, have a little bit more throws, but really our goal is to stretch it out early, get yourself loose, then you're going to stretch yourself out, and then when you come back in, you're going to really let it go. So your last 10 to 20 throws, you're going to be crow hopping and trying to throw as hard as you can on a line as you're coming in. And once you get to that point, then that's where you're maximizing your velocity. And if you can't throw at a young age, it's going to be a detriment to you as you get older. So we want to make sure you do it healthy, and we want to make sure you strengthen your arm, because throwing is such an important asset to have. Obviously, even in high school, if you can't throw, you probably won't be able to make your high school team. And obviously velocity is one of the tools that schools look for and coaches look for. And this is a great little program. Do quick hands if you're an infielder. Really make sure that you're doing things properly, throwing, and do it 3 to 4 times a week to make sure that you're maximizing the program. All right, so the next thing you're going to do is there's an actual body weight exercises for all players. So if you're a young player, I say if you're not fully developed, you're 13 and under. Some people develop later, but really the goal is to get yourself doing actions the right way. So that might be training form over training weight. And if you're doing body weight stuff, that's fine. We have squats and all sorts of other things. There's a good guide, and everything will be on our website. So you'll be able to see how to do these things and the amount that you should be doing. The next is a weightlifting program that we put together with Clay Burton, who is Venice High School strength coach. He's put a 5-day program together based on what they've done in the weight room and the successful lifts that they've done. They're baseball-specific lifts, and you don't have to follow this exact program. As long as you're doing something 3 to 4 days a week, I would say is a good start, especially for anyone that is developed. And you can start adding weight as you get older and as you get stronger. So the weight program is a good thing to go off of. This will be a good opportunity for you to kind of go on our website and see how these players are doing these lifts. The speed and agility ladder, very simple. It's broken down in a nice color-coded chart. We're going to show you guys how to do that on the website. Speed and agility is key, especially for, any player, but any position player. You need to be doing speed and agility ladders to maximize your footwork and obviously your speed, because that is another tool that colleges look for. Even if you're not blessed with natural speed, you can at least maximize what your current speed can be. Then we got core exercises. Core is so important to baseball training. strength in your core is going to maximize, obviously, your ability as you get older. So the core exercises will be on the website. There's a list of 7 of them, and obviously there's a lot more. So as long as you're doing some core throughout the workouts, that is key. And then we actually break down lower, upper body exercises, and we'll obviously show you guys exactly what those are. Then we go into sleep, nutrition, and much more. We're going to break those down, and we're going to have experts coming in with blog content to explain exactly what you need to be doing, how much sleep you should be getting, how much you should be eating, how much protein, how much water you should be drinking. There's a lot of important things that go into really maximizing the success of recovery and health. So, and then we actually go into academic requirements. It's very simple. You make good grades, you give yourself a better opportunity to even get more money, scholarship money, as you get older. So if you can't cut it grade-wise, it's very hard for schools to give money to you as a player because they're really investing in you. So we give a we give a breakdown of exactly what it takes, and then we give you the odds of actually playing in college, which kind of really makes it realistic for parents. We talk about icing. You go through and we can talk about just different types of icing, compression, immersion, active recovery. There's a lot of really good little things in here, tidbits. Some of the stuff is really good. People like icing. If you don't like icing, it just kind of gives you a breakdown of exactly what you could be doing. And then we talk about how to be a good teammate, because at the end of the day, you can be the best player ever, but if you're a coach and you're with a team, you want to be a good teammate. And in order to do these things, we have a list of things that you can do to really maximize and become the best teammate you can. Then we go into our calendar. Our calendar is really cool. We actually have important dates, starting dates of obviously Major League Baseball, College World Series stuff. We have signing days. We have all sorts of cool little baseball dates on there. We have SAT, ACT testing dates, important dates that you need throughout the year, especially if you're going into high school, in order to really understand exactly what you, and feel free to actually go in and write obviously your own dates and your goals and certain things you're doing each day. That's why we have that calendar there. And then you can take monthly notes in order to put goals down, to keep track of exactly what you're doing throughout that month. And the cool thing we have is our baseball roadmap checklist. Each and every month has a checklist, and you'll have 4 weeks of checklist, and it starts with making a bed. I think that's a very important thing. Most parents say it to their kid, and their kid kind of blows it off, but really making your bed is such an important way to start the day, because it gives you something that you've already accomplished, and when you come back from a hard day's work, you actually get into a bed that you made earlier in that day. And psychology tells you make that bed right in the morning, you have a more successful day. And any successful business owner or player who makes their bed will tell you it's a great way to start your day. Then we want to make sure we're getting the right amount of water, and that'll be broken down on our website and in blog content. We need to make sure we're either doing stretching or lifting each day, and then we're going to make sure that we get some swings, and we're going to do the throwing program 3 to 5 days a week, depending on where you are, obviously in the off season or not, but we want to make sure that you're throwing and doing our program. So the checklist is really cool. We have Sunday off. You don't have to take Sunday off, but we just have Sunday as an off day. So if you're a player, you do need to do rest and recovery, and really enjoy being a kid. If you're young, go have fun, do stuff with friends. Training times for training time, and then when you have some free time, go ahead, get away from the field, and maybe focus on school and do some other things. But make sure you have everything planned out throughout your day. Make sure you're getting stuff in, and make sure you're checking those things off. So hopefully this is a great little introduction to our baseball roadmap planner. We're excited. If you have the planner, go ahead and go through it with us. We'd be happy to sit down and break it down with you. And this is going to be a great opportunity for you to hold yourself accountable and move forward into 2019.